Bannayuganda bannange nze sina bigambo birungi eri gavumenti ya Mama Museveni. Naye kyembadde mbasaba nakwatibwa omwaka ogwa 2021 nembeera mu kooti masho okumala emyaka 4. Nenvaayo okuviirayo kwange bamala kuŋŋamba nzikirize omusango. Saafuna bwenkanya mu kooti masho. So bannayuganda kyembasaba luli kyali kunze, leero kiri ku ggwe, enkya kiri ku mwanawo, enkya kiri ku mugandawo. Tusitukire wamu twegatte. Tulumba omulundi gumu. Tusobola. President tusobola. Nanga tubikole. President tukusaba okkirize.
Webale nnyo. Olivia Rutaya.
Waliwo omwana muzadde we yabadde amukirenga taata. Kati omwana omuzadde bwe yazza omwana n'amusanyukira n'amuwahanga n'amugamba dadi. Mutabani wange n'apita n'agamba nnyini dadi n'ayita omwana dadi. Era nasuze entunula. Amanya
twagala okusabira bannaffe bano abakulembeddemu kooti ewoza emisango mukulu Lukwago ono, mukulu Masakalule, tusabira Bobi, tusabira Mama Besige, tusabira abakulu bano bonna, mukulu Moto, tusabira mwe mwenna abakulembeze baffe, mukulu Senyenyi tubasabira Katonda abongere amaanyi, Katonda abongere obusobozi, Katonda abongere obuvumu, Katonda abasobozese mu linnya erya Yesu Kristo bwe nsabidde. Era emirembe gya Katonda esinga okutegeera kwonna gyeyongera okubakuuma n'omukisa ogwa Katonda kitaffe n'omwana n'omwoyo mutukuvu bibeere ku mmwe kubakuuma.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm trying to get the protocols right. Our host, President of NUP, His Excellency Bobi Wine, Robert Kamu, Omulodi, President of FDC Katonga, Elias Lukwago, General Emeritus Mugisha Muntu, President of Alliance for National Transformation, the Leader of Opposition in Parliament, Honorable Joel Senyoni, Honorable Mama Winnie Byanyima. I know we have two former leaders of opposition, Honorable Winnie Chiza and Wapula Ogutu, all members of Parliament, all distinguished leaders, all distinguished citizens of Uganda, and all distinguished honorable visitors. Allow me not to go on with the protocols, but I recognize you all. I salute you all for standing together, united to fight oppression. This day is very significant, and all the days I've been coming to this case, I've noticed that each day we are getting stronger and stronger. And today shows the determination of the people of Uganda to fight oppression together. As I stand here, I'm aware that the chairman of NUP, Mr. Nyanzi, was abducted and has not been, his whereabouts are unknown. I'm aware that several other members I read on social media were abducted yesterday. I'm aware that there are scores of Ugandans abducted, some from Kenya, like Dr. Chiza Besije and Obed Lutale. I'm aware that there are many political prisoners who ought to be free following the Supreme Court judgment. When you stand in solidarity together, always remember, a people united can never be defeated. It may take long, but we shall win in the end. You, in Uganda, to consider that very seriously. How long can we go on the way we are going? As you pray, remember to pray for the judges. I have noticed that people placed in authority, including the courts, are reluctant or fearful of doing their duty. They know what is right, but they'll find routes to keep going round in circles instead of giving the position of the law on the issue. And I want to congratulate the Supreme Court. They gave a good ruling, but which people want to find ways of avoiding to obey. We shall continue pushing. Today I was in court, but I had no voice because the certificate, special license I was given was very restrictive and worded in a way that it can be interpreted to be limited to the court-martial, which has now been declared unconstitutional. I am not going to give up on the fight to release all political prisoners in Uganda, in Kenya, and in any other country in East Africa. I am therefore going to again apply for a special license. And whether I have the license or not, I'll keep coming to stand in solidarity with you. We are in this together as citizens of East Africa, and we shall not rest. Injustice to one is injustice to all. Until we are all free, none of us is free. God bless Uganda. God bless East Africa. God bless the judges, that they may truly search their souls and do what is right by the Constitution, not by the will or whims of a few. I want to thank you, and on behalf of myself and my colleagues who must leave with me, seek leave so that we may go to the airport, but we will be back shortly. And our brothers and sisters shall be free. Thank you.
Judgment yataddemu mu kino kiwaabo ekyokuyiga yataddemu ekigambo full soldiers. Ekigambo ekyo mu Kyengereza yagambye nti kino kiwaabo ekyokuyiga eribaki ba full soldier. Ebigambo ebyo byonna byakubatiisatiisa. Ebigambo ebyo byonna byakugezaako okugamba nti mwami Museveni atudde ku nfeete. Njagala okubasaba ekigambo kimu ekirumba obuvumu nti mu byonna bye batagala kambagulire byonna bye batagala bali bweru amateeka kakati. Kakati tuli mu kye bayita bare knuckles. Obooti bwe yatuuka mu mbeera efaanana bweti yafulumya gye bayita Detention Without Trial Act 1966. Mwe yasibira bayingira, mwe yasibira balumu, mwe yasibira babantu neberi kiwanuka yesina nesemwogereni, mwe yasibiramu ne badi ne jajja w'ekibuli kabadi kakungulu n'abalala. Kakati mwami Museveni talina tteeka mwasibira kati atuya nazikala. Temulowooza nti empologoma tetuya n'olwokuba erina ebyoya. N'empologoma naye bw'eba egoba akagabi naye ekola ki? Olwaliro mwami Victory gye tulina okulwanyisa Museveni agisaanyaawo byonna gyakuumidde Chairman Nyanzi anoonya wamutwala. Kubanga buli ebaddeko court martial, singa kati olwaleero badduse nga bamututte mu general court martial ng'agenze kujoyininga bamasheti, naye kati tebayinza kutwala mu general court martial. Amanyi bwamutwala mu kooti eza bulijjo bano tujja kufaafaagana nabo balina okumuwa bbeeyi obabaga zino kooti eza bulijjo zo tujja kufaafaagana nazo. Era kyokola olwaleero sikiriza tumugambye mwe bano tujja kufaafaagana. Eri magye tetuyinza kukkiriza environment eri magye mu general court martial kujja mu kooti eza bulijjo. Ekya tujjayo era mu Buganda bano ne bwe banaatugamba buli lunaku. Kakati Victory gye twamuzika ebigambo byawe, Victory gye twafunye tetukkiriza okugiruuzinga.
Oweekitiibwa Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi, President, National Unity Party, we recognize the presence of our National Coordinator, Alliance for National Transformation, Honorable Alice Adato, Lord Mayor, Honorable Winnie Yanyuma, the former Locks, Nilichiza Wafu, Okuwambibwa, the current leader of opposition, Joe Exerting, of course, Lord Mayor, the leader of PFF, all the leaders of WNUP. Thank you for hosting us again. And we thank those who came to lead the prayers here. We thank God that we are able to be here today in solidarity with those who are in prison. Honorable Colonel Dr. Kitebe,
Mr. President kankubuulire nze gwobadde omukisa guno siri muntu wa bulijjo mu ngeri nti yenze yaweereddwa flag eya National Unity Platform era yenze candidate w'ekibiina ekyo kinnaggwano ekye-NUP ekisinga amaanyi mu Uganda. Sebo nkutegeeza ekibiina ekyo nze ngendo kikiikirira eri mu Kawempe North Constituency mukulonda okuddako. Mukama wange ebyo byenjogedde si by'oŋŋambye okwogera wabula okutoolera ku bantu salaamu. Assalaamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Oyo mulaba awambisa abaana bamwe, awambisa abantu bamwe ng'ababawambye bennyini bebagamba nti tuwambisa abantu. Abasise abantu bennyini bagenda ne bagamba olaba we yaleetera abantu bamwe okubawamba. We want to thank you for not falling into that trap, for understanding and looking beyond these lies. We have seen all over social media that some of them work for the regime, and others we must understand they are our comrades, but they don't get the depth of this. They fail to understand that the regime prefers us divided. They don't want us to be together. Bafiirawo okulaba nga batwawula, bateekamu ne ssente, ba-infiltrating abo abali mu groups zaffe, bamakinge sure ono asojja oli n'olina asojja oli. Obudde tumale mu kutomeragana na kubagana nga ye anyigiriza ono anyigiriza oli. Asibye Dr. Besigye wa FDC wa PFF, asibye Bobby Young wa People Power wa NUP. Then n'agamba bali mwe muvumirire bano, mwe lwaki temujjayo Dr. Besigye, nammwe muvumirire oli lwaki wamwe bamusibye luvannyuma. So ndi musanyufu nnyo okulaba nti tusobola okukwatagana ne twogera n'eddoboozi limu, bannange tetulekerangaawo. And on behalf of NUP, we commit to be part of every effort of freeing innocent people, no matter their political persuasion. Ate namwe mbakubiriza bannange, bwe mulaba omuntu anyigirizibwa ne bw'oba wali okayanyeeko naye, ne bwe mba mwali mumuvuganyizaako ku kifo, yimirira naye kuba bwe bamala ye banona ggwe. Oba twayimirira ne tudimandinga si papa, oba twabanja bulola, kalwaki tubanja abaffe. So mbasaba baganda bange byonna ebitwawula mubiteeke ku sayidi, tutunulire ekitugatta. They are protests in Kenya, they are protests in the diaspora, and we are calling for protests even here in Uganda. That is the pressure that pushed Museveni to bring out that coward in him. Na tweetinga ngalinga omuli ogobakumyeko ebigere. Kati Besigye lwaki yagenda mu lwaki talinda koti nekola normal process. Omuntu yemoyo hypocrite. Asibye abaana baffe emyaka 4, abala myaka 5. Mu koti y'amagye nga tebawozesebwa. Naye yagamba nti Dr. Besigye yandirinze process y'ekoti y'amagye n'etambula. What a hypocrite. So it is pressure. It was pressure that made the court bring Dr. Besigye today. Era pressure yegenda okumuyamba okuvaayo. Dictators only listen to pressure. So please, in whichever way you can, exert as much pressure as possible. I know some, in fact most of our people are scared to come out physically. Good enough for living in an age of social media. And the world listens. Bana abantu mbateekeko omuliro baganda bange. Otherwise they will not stop. They don't stand for anything legal. You have seen them bakwata bana foot soldiers. Never basiba. Nega commander in chief or foot soldier ahali wano lwaki temumukwata. So they intend to intimidate you. Bagala kubatiisa mmwe. Temutya baganda bange. Bumulinge gyosobola mubabuze emirembe. Omwandiisi omuspaya yagamba disturbing the peace of the oppressor is a moral duty. Bano abantu okubabuza emirembe mulimu gwammwe mukulu. Mubabuze emirembe, mubaliise bubi ssente zaffe ze batubbako. Temubakkiriza kwebaka. Mubanje abantu baffe. Kumakya mubanje abasibe. Mutundu mubanje abasibe. Ekiro mubanje abasibe. Bw'oba osimuse ng'ogenze kweyamba sokodde mwiro babangi. Put as much pressure as possible because this is moral pressure, this is legitimate pressure. These people are not going to release our people if we don't pressure them. So please pressure them. Keeping united is also pressure enough. He invests a lot of money to divide us. Let us pressure him by sticking together. Bannange bulijjo njogera bingi nammwe, leero ngenda kwogera bitonotono. Njagala kukalakaasa mu ngeri yonna yonna gye weekalakaasa, weekalakaasa. Ate makinga sure teweekalakaasa ensi ebiraba. Temulekeraawo. Make it very unattractive for the regime to abduct our people. Make it even more unattractive for them to keep our people in detention. Mulemereko, tubatekeko pressure, tubalemereko, lazima bajja tuwa abantu baffe. Ate temulekerawo. Let us pressure them more until Museveni goes, because the ultimate target is to free ourselves of Museveni and his drunken son. I speak to you many times, and today we have special guests. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to our notable mother and the wife to Dr. Kitebe, Mama Winnie, to speak to us. Please.
Webale nnyo Oweekitiibwa President wa Nuupu His Excellency Obunkeke. Honorable leaders, party leaders here, honorable members of parliament, honorable leaders of district governments, ladies and gentlemen, abaami n'abakyala, Mukama mulungi ekiseera kyonna. Thank you so much. I want to first of all thank very much the Honorable Bobi Wine, leader of Group, for inviting me here. I might not have come, but we were in court and he said, come for prayers. I'm here for the prayers. And I thank him so much for bringing me. I want first of all to bring you the greetings of Dr. Kitebe. I managed to hold his hand at the court and just wave at him and tell him to be strong. But he greets you. I saw him on Monday in prison in his cell. I wrote about it. But he's strong in spirit. His body may be weakening, but he will never surrender. Never, never, never. And he tells you never to surrender to. So let me say that the most important thing for me today has been to see the victims of this horrible regime. The people whose loved ones have disappeared for years, the people whose loved ones are in prison for years without trial. But now, my heart is with you. I am with you. but I am in a different category. My husband has been in prison just 3 months. I am able, I'm a global leader. I can bring global attention to him, and I have. I have also national recognition, and I have. But these people, your people, who have disappeared, who are in prison, nobody knows them. And Museveni is sitting on them, denying their rights because nobody knows them. So I am with you, but I feel privileged, and I want to use my voice, I want to use my influence to fight for all political prisoners. That is my game here. Being here has made me understand how I must fight for all political prisoners. And I will. And I will. You know, 3 things came to my mind as I was listening to our leaders. And the 3 things that came to mind, one is to agree with all of them about the importance of our unity. I want to agree with them. We have to know that we have one objective, is to get that mad dictator out of power. He and his son. Is to restore our institutions and live together equal under the law, all of us. We have to get rid of him. So the unity is important. And I thank our leaders because they are standing in unity. I had never seen it. But look at them. They have understood the call of the moment. They are standing together as leaders. Thank you, political leaders. But I also call on you, stand together. You must stand together and know who the enemy is. Don't turn on each other. Don't fight each other. Fight that one who is supporting this regime. Push them in a corner. Let them apologize. But don't fight amongst each other. Be united. The second point I thought of is the message I have for you. Don't fear. Temutya Museveni. Waliwo ba UPC nga bayita ba UC. Nga batusiba, batukuba, like they are doing now. One day, we were at home. Abantu ne bajja eka ne bagamba kitange nti waliwo omukyala bamukubye bamutulugunye ali eri embalala eyo ku 2 yeebase mu luguudo ali bubi. Kitange n'ababuuza nti ani mumumanyi? Abagamba tulowooza maama wa Museveni. Taata yagamba mwanyinaze yafa banati. Tugenda olabe oyo omukyala bw'aba ali maama wa Museveni omugyewo ku luguudo omuleete wano. Abantu bonna nga bamutya nga Museveni ali mu nsiko. Maama wa Museveni mwanyinaze yamuleeta eka ne bamujanjaba. Yali ng'akankanye nnyo n'agamba tayinza na kusula mu nnyumba n'abantu abalala nga taata alinawo ennyumba y'abagenyi awo. N'amuteekamu bulijjo nga bamuleetera emmere bamulabirira bw'alwala taata mutwala mutwa emyaka egi 2.5. Olutalo bwe bwaggwa bwe twatuuka embala mu lutalo awo Jenosale bwe yajja eka n'asiima kitange n'atwala maama we emyaka 2.5. Kaakati oyo we twalabirira eka ewaffe bw'oba olaba kyakola beesijje olowooza oyinza okukyuka. Si muntu, talina muntu, talumirwa abantu balala. Ye bamulumirira ekimukwatako naye ye talina kisa talina mwoyo gwa ddiini alyamu. So nze kamba buli temutya, tujja musindika aveewo, ajja kugenda ateeka okugenda. We don't have to fear him. He's not a decent human being. He does not respect anybody. Kamba we mwakagambo kamu naye kaluzungu sikamanyi mu Luganda. He's a narcissist. Oyo muntu yeerowoozako yekka, talumirwa balala, ayagala nnyo pawa yonna. Ali simanyi mu Luganda lulemye, naye yoyo yennyini tulina okumusindika n'avaawo. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That
Sentam ke sana, nyandang ke sana.